How you guys doing, man?
Pretty good. How are you?
Hey, Jarvis.
Good call, man. Coming to my 99 Hangout. Been a long 8 months. Finally back to football.
Great.
Ready to get our questions started, man, if y'all ready.
Yeah.
Is RG wearing any crazy socks out on the field right now?
Man, RG has some crazy socks on, but that's fine because he's fast as hell and he's better. He's going to make him win the Super Bowl, man. So I'm ready. I'm excited for him.
Okay. The next person. What are some of the achievements that you're most proud of on and off the field?
I can't really have any as far as individual-wise because, actually I got hurt. One thing I probably could say that I'm most proud of myself for is I was real patient. I never had any injuries. An ACL injury, it takes a long time to come back. And, it gave me time, to get more focused on the game and watch some of the mistakes my teammates made. And it actually made me a better player. So when I come in this year and I'm on the field, I can make less mistakes than I did when I was in the preseason. So the main thing was I was patient.
All right, thank you.
That's a great question. Brandon?
Yeah, I was going to ask you, what's the biggest difference between college and NFL, just training on the field, competition and stuff?
From college, talent can get you pretty far. In NFL, everybody's good. The little things. We have guys like Trent Williams. You have to be in your A game with him every snap. Guys like Tim Hightower. You got to be in your gap because he'll bust in your hole just like that. Because you got to be perfect every play because one play can cost you the game.
Yeah, I mean.
Thanks, Brandon. Jason, you're up.
Yeah, Jarvis. Growing up, who was your idol growing up in the football? Back in the day.
Believe it or not, man, I idolized Tommy Harris. He played for the Oklahoma Sooners. When I came up in college, our defensive scheme was exactly like Oklahoma's, and I like how he was an defensive tackle, and that's who I idolize. And I still do to this day. He's with the Chargers right now, and I'm anxious to meet him one day when we actually play the Chargers.
Thank you.
Yeah.
What was your childhood football history? When did you start playing football? How far did you go?
Man, I've been playing football since I was 8 years old. I just kind of got dragged into it because basketball was my thing, and my dad played football. So started when I was 8, played all the way through high school and college, the same position, defensive line, the same position all the way through.
Besides all the RG3 sock antics and stuff, who are some of the funniest people in the locker room?
Believe it or not, Jamal Brown is hands down the funniest guy in our locker room, man.
Really?
He's a character, man. He messes with people every day. If you come in the morning and it's like 6 o'clock and you're tired, he's going to get your spirits up. He's going to do something stupid to make you laugh.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome.
I was going to ask you, now that OTAs are almost done here, I guess, what's your plans for the summer? Anything special for training camp? Or?
The main thing, we get done around June 15th or 16th. I'm going to go home and spend time with my family for maybe a week or so, but I'm right back up here grinding because, we start camp end of July, and we got to be on top of our game because this is a special season for us.
Yeah. Where is home?
Clemson, South Carolina. I actually live maybe 10 minutes from the university, so I never really went anywhere.
Yeah, Jarvis, were you aware that the Redskins were looking at you before you got drafted? And
I had no clue. I met with the Redskins at the combine, and I walked in the meeting, and Shanahan didn't even look me in the eye. And then they pulled up all my bad plays in college, and I was like, man, I'm not going to that team. And then they called me. I was like, oh my god. It was actually my worst meeting.
I played a little football in high school and a little bit in junior college, and the playbooks were pretty significantly different. How much of the difference between the college playbook and the pro playbook have you experienced?
It's so much different in college, man. When I'm playing defensive line, I just had to know what the defensive line does. Coming here, you have to know what the linebackers do and where they're blitzing. You have to take certain steps just to get them through. And that's the difference between college and NFL because you got to know what everybody's doing on defense because you got to know how your role plays in that defense, and if you mess up, what happens to that play. So knowing what everybody does is the hardest part of college and NFL.
Your linebackers will shift you left or right if needed?
Oh, most definitely. And sometimes they don't, and you have to just know it. Like if a certain formation comes and they don't shift you, you have to do it yourself because they may be guarding somebody and not even paying attention.
Right.
So, are you looking forward to messing with some of the rookies this year? And who are some of the best rookies that you have seen so far?
Honestly, man, I can't even mess with no rookies, man, because I see myself as a rookie myself. You know, I paid my rookie dues last year, but you know I got hurt in the preseason, so I still got a lot to prove. And I didn't want those guys messing with me, so I'm definitely not gonna do it for those guys. But like I said, RG3 is the most impressive rookie we had. You know, just by his leadership. He's actually more focused. He doesn't really act like a rookie, believe it or not. So that's a good sign for him.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah.
What guys you hang out with the most around each season stuff?
Most of the time, you know, Stephen Bourne. I hang around most of my defensive linemen. Stephen Bourne, you know, Brian Ratko, just a couple of guys. We just basically to ourselves. You know, we never really go out that much, but we go to each other's houses and watch the game and stuff. Chris Baker, you know, Darrell Scott, just a couple of guys.
Jarvis, I know there's a lot of excitement around the 2012 season. Is there anything that you want to tell the fans about how excited you are personally, or anything you want to let the fans know about that season?
Well, last year, you know, I heard a lot of the tradition that the Redskins have, and I couldn't really experience the actual game day situations. You know, in the preseason, you know, that's good, but everybody's telling me the regular season fans are way different from the preseason fans, and that's one thing I didn't experience. So coming to that stadium on the first regular season game day, man, it's gonna be exciting for me because I mean we had some of the best fans in the NFL, and I want to experience that.
Yeah, Jarvis, how does it feel to have a guy like London Fletcher behind you, being the linebacker, being a leader that he is?
Man, words can explain how crazy that is, man. Today, I can give you an example. Today, man, we was going against the offense, man, and RG3 scrambled, and London Fletcher caught him at an angle. He might have gained 3 yards, and to see a guy that old catch somebody that young and that fast, man, that just gave me all respect for him. And I honestly seen he can have at least 4 more years in him just by what I seen today, man. And the way he prepares himself, you know, with his body and taking care of everything, just to be on the field and 100%, man. I idolize him.
Thank you.
I have to ask: are the new Nike jerseys really delivered to the hype?
I actually haven't seen them. Like I said, the practice jerseys are just like the last year's jerseys, but I don't think they're much different. They might be. I don't quote me on that.
PlayStation or Xbox?
PS3.
Hey, Madden, who do you use?
Huh?
If you play Madden, obviously, who do you use?
We got in the first game, but I used the Saints.
The Saints.
I know.
Man, we're going to the game.
Darren Sproles.
Okay. I got you.
That's different.
Okay, we just bounty program for Dallas alone. That's it.
Anyone have one more?
Yeah, real quick, Jarvis. Just in the OTAs, I mean, just your overall look at the defense, looking pretty good so far.
Oh, most definitely, man. You know, we're coming together by the amount of playbook we have in. I think everybody did a good job. Everybody knows the concept and what we're trying to get done. Everybody has a good attitude, so we carry that to the season, man. We got a pretty good chance of being better than we were last year.
We playoff bound, man. We know that already.
Oh yeah.
Who's the toughest competition you've ever gone up against head to head?
Trent Williams, man. When I say he's the fastest guy I will ever go against, he's the fastest. I can see why he went third pick.
Jarvis, is there anything that you want to ask the fans or tell them?
How excited are y'all for the season? I know RG3 is getting y'all pretty excited, man. Anything else y'all excited about?
Excited about everything.
I'm excited every preseason, man.
All those free agent wide receivers we done signed, man. We got some firepower, man. So I know y'all just as excited as I am.
Defense is just defense was nice last year, so you know.
Yeah, we'll keep it going.
Exactly, man. We got Brandon Banks carrying a little on that special teams, man. We get offensive defense together. We're gonna do something special.
Does he ever get any offensive reps, in practice for like wide receiver?
He actually does, man. Like I said, he fast. You got to put him in there, man. He has great hands. He's just small. He's behind Santana and all those guys. But I mean, if you put him in there, he's gonna make plays.
Look forward to that first sack by number 99.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it too.
What's the? I got one more. If it's all right.
Let's go.
Like Rex, how does Rex and RG get along? Are they meshing?
Oh yeah, most definitely. Rex. Even the first day, Rex was just showing them the ropes. You could tell Rex wanted them to learn. Every time they made a mistake, Rex was the first guy there just to show him what he's supposed to do right, man. And that's what we need for RG3 to be comfortable enough to know that he came in replacing Rex Grossman, and the attitude Rex has, man. That goes a long way to say. All right, man. I appreciate y'all coming to talk to me today, man. 99 Hangout. Pretty sure we'll do a lot more of these as the season go along.
Thank you for spending some time with us.
Yeah. Best of luck out there, Jarvis.
Yeah, good luck, man. Stay healthy.
And all of us behind you.
All right, thank you.
Hail the Redskins.
Yes, sir.
Thanks, Jarvis.